Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, fellow councillors and distinguished guests, thank you for the opportunity to address you today on a matter of great concern, a matter that speaks directly to the principles of good governance that the Government of Local Unity, the GLU, apparently holds dear to their hearts. Today we stand united as members of the Democratic Alliance to express our deep reservations and concerns about these recommendations for the appointment of Cllr Nicole as the Group Head of Group Risk and Assurance Services for the City of Joburg. The issue is not merely about the appointment. It is about the integrity of our governance system, the trust that we place in those who lead us, and the obligations we have to the people of Joburg. The recommendations to appoint Ms. Nicole raise serious questions about the transparency and fairness of the recruitment process. Ms. Nicole, who was the acting head of GFIS, Group Forensic and Investigation Services, was tasked with vetting herself for this position. This in itself presents a clear conflict of interest and raises concerns about the impartiality of this process. What adds fuel to the fire is the apparent disregards for the findings of the Public Protector's report that noted her. It is disconcerting that the process seems to have overlooked or ignored critical aspects of governance, particularly given that the GLU has identified good governance as a key strategic priority. The recruitment and appointment process must adhere to the highest standards of fairness, accountability and transparency. It is our duty as this council to ensure that individuals appointed to key positions in our city are beyond reproach and free from conflicts of interest. Additionally, we do not believe that the recommended candidate met the minimum requirements and was also not a member of a credible professional body. There were about 4 other chartered accountants who had applied and were shortlisted and interviewed, with her, meanwhile, with the recommended candidate then becoming number 1 from the accounting report. This seems very odd. So we as the Democratic Alliance call on the Council to review this appointment process thoroughly and believe that the citizens of Johannesburg deserve a leadership that upholds the principles of good governance, and that any lapses in this regard must be rectified promptly. In closing, let us remember that it's our duty as public servants to first and foremost, it is to the people we represent. We owe it to them to ensure that our actions are in their best interests and that we uphold the values of democracy and good governance that we have been entrusted with. The Democratic Alliance cannot support this appointment, and we again call for the dissolution of council as we stand ready to address these issues head on to bring about the change and efficiencies that the people of Joburg deserve. We call on the residents of this great city to join us in building a Johannesburg that works for everyone, free from the shackles of ANC mismanagement. Thank you.